Welcome Aries to your weekly reading. This is for the 27th of October to the 3rd of November. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Aries, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We'll then move on to see your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, we'll look at the possible outcome of the week. Aries, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with the World and the Page of Pentacles, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now, Aries, we see a very positive start to the week. I see that your mind is racing. You've got a lot of new ideas and plans. It could be that we're coming towards the end of the year and there are things you want to finish off or accomplish. Or it could be, my dear Aries, you're planning a vacation at the end of the year and you've got plans for the beginning of 2026. With the Page of Pentacles here, I think you're looking at things that you want to start bringing into your life. And then with the World, I see Aries, you wanting to close off unfinished business, things that you haven't taken care of just yet, so that you can really embrace the last few months of 2025 and get prepared for the festive season and for what's to come. But it's a very positive, open energy. You're looking at your life from the big picture. There's a lot of positivity coming through. Let's move on now and see what your possible challenges are. And we have got Ace of Cups and Queen of Wands. So you have two aces coming through, Aries. So we know that this is going to be quite an exceptional week for you. Once we see the presence of the hand of God coming through twice, it elevates the vibration of the reading, and you can anticipate that this is going to be quite an exceptional week. I do have somebody coming through here presenting as Queen of Wands. This could be a masculine or feminine. It's the energy of Queen of Wands I'm speaking about. Now, this could be somebody you know, Aries, or it could be a new person coming in. But they are coming in with the energy of giving you and presenting you with something, Aries, I think that is going to be very exciting for you. The energy we are seeing here is your significant other coming in, my dear Aries, and saying, come on, let's go on a wonderful romantic trip over the festive season. This could be a close friend that comes in and says, you know, Aries, I've been thinking, we're both so passionate about design and making clothes. Let's look at starting our own business on the side next year and see how it goes. I see somebody quite dynamic, quite creative, and they also have a wonderful spiritual connection to them. They're very closely connected to what spirituality means to them. And they've got an offer for you, Aries, that I do believe is going to be very exciting for you. Something that's going to get you thinking and motivated and planning. So that being said, I do not foresee any big challenges coming your way this week. Now let us move on and see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we've got the Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Aries, Spirit has got an interesting message for you because they want you to find time this week to relax, just to spend time on your own, to do your own thing. They're letting you know that there's a lot going on. The energies are exciting, they are positive, and they want you to take time just to relax and integrate what is coming your way. They are also asking you, interestingly enough, Aries, just to keep quiet about all your big plans and all the wonderful things that are coming through for you. Of course, you can tell your family, your friends, and people that you're very close to, but for the rest, for now, keep your blessings quiet, my dear Aries. Spirit doesn't want anything or anyone to come in and disrupt the energy that we are seeing this week. Things are going incredibly well, as we have seen, and Spirit wants you to give the energy a chance to grow and manifest, and not have anybody come in with any negative comments because of their jealousy or their resentment. And so for now, just keep it quiet, and of course in time you'll be able to share it with everybody. Right, now let us move on and see what your unexpected blessing is this week. And we have got 6 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. Now Aries, what I am seeing here will probably not relate to everybody. But if any of you have had some kind of fallout or argument with somebody in your life that means a great deal to you, so this could be a family member, a friend you've had for many, many years, this could be your significant other. If there's been any breakdown in the relationship or disruption in the relationship, and it's caused you an immense amount of anxiousness and worry, thinking about this relationship, how you're going to get it back on track. Will you be able to get it back on track? What I see happening this week is, my dear Aries, there is going to be some kind of peace being made, reconciliation between the two of you. So whether this was just a minor argument, or whether this has been going on for many months or even years, Aries, this energy of 9 of Swords, of you being so worried about what would be the final outcome, comes to an end. And I see this wonderful energy of reconnection and a lot of love flowing back and forth. So lovely to see for my Aries who might be going through quite an anxious time regarding this particular relationship. Right, let's move on and see what the possible ending of the week could be. And we have the Ace of Swords and the King of Wands. Now Aries, you are presenting under this message as King of Wands. It does not matter if you are masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Wands I am speaking about. And as you can see, our King of Wands is looking on at the rest of the week. Now, when we get the King and the Queen of the same suit of the tarot coming through, it speaks to us, Aries, of a divinely blessed connection. Somebody who you could have soulmate or twin flame energy with. So it tells us that Queen of Wands is a very important person, either coming into your life or already in your life. But this is somebody who is going to play some significant role, Aries. So whatever that cup of abundance is, Aries, I think it has the potential to grow and expand in ways, Aries, that perhaps you haven't even begun to imagine. I do see you acknowledging what Queen of Wands is coming in with, and I do feel for most of my Aries, you're going to accept it and see it for the blessing that it is. With that, we see your second ace coming through, our Ace of Swords. And what I love to see with Ace of Swords, Aries, is that this week, whatever is coming through for you, whatever is playing out for you, you see it for exactly what it is. You understand how each element fits into your life. You understand where and when you need to pull back and just be quiet. You understand who you should not be speaking to right now. You understand that it's a time for reconciliation and the time for worry and stress is over. And you also understand where you need to seize opportunities and momentum. The Ace of Swords is telling me that your path is clear, Aries. You are focused, you know what you're doing, you know how you're doing it, and you're on your way to success. This is going to be a good week, my dear Aries. Right, let's move on now and get a message from your angels for the week. So, we just want to see now what Aries angels would like to share with them, please. And we have peaceful resolution. Aries, this message of peaceful resolution is relating directly to your unexpected blessing. No matter what this relationship is, and Aries, as I mentioned, it could be any relationship, but it has caused you a certain amount of worry and stress. We have the second confirmation of a peaceful resolution coming in from your angels, letting you know, as I mentioned, that not only will peace be restored, but a lot of really positive feelings towards each other comes back, Aries. There's this energy of, I missed you, I appreciate you, I am so happy to have you in my life. And of course, this works both ways. So, that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.